Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Max from Foot and Soul Temple Spa and Reiki Master 13. You know, it's been a while and I haven't been able to come on and haven't really felt inspired to. Not sure why. At any rate, I'm here to do a reading for you for this week, which is, today is December 8th, 2021. And I'm going to be doing a reading using one old school, the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And I'm also going to take another card from the Akasha Record Tarot today. I guess I'm tarot inspired today, so we'll see what happens and we'll see what comes up here. Okay. Now let's go ahead here. Let's knock some nice new energy in here, and we will ask for protection for the reading. Ask for the readings to be guided. Ask for my guides to come forward and speak to your guides to give you the best possible reading today. Okay, well, that's one that just jumps right out. And two cards that cannot be ignored. The 8 and 5 of Ariel. So the 5 of Ariel came first. And that is, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So guard your thoughts, guard your negative thoughts. Are they negative or are they positive, your thoughts right now? Okay, you don't want to come from a spot where you are in a negative thought process and bring those fears and worries into reality. What you want to do is you want to maintain your thoughts positive, so that you can bring the blessings and the good things into reality. All right, and then we have here the 8 of our Ariel. Take pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional educating or training. So have you been considering going back to school or doing something that right now I find is a time of reflection, a time of, am I living my life to its fullest? Am I able to give to the world, well, at least it is for me, am I able to give to the world what I need to give? And perhaps it requires some more studying. Okay, this is angel guided, guys. So I mean, if you're interested in learning more, I mean, regardless of what you're trying to learn, I mean, whether it's in the spiritual arts or what have you, you can seek that out for yourself. Okay, you want to make sure that whatever you do brings you to a place that you'll be better than you were before. So what I mean by that is, sometimes we have these great intentions. It goes to the yin and yang. Now, if everyone's ever seen a yin and yang, I don't have one to show you on camera. The yin and yang has the white with the black around it, and then the black with the white eye, or if you want to call it an eye or a dot. So I look at it from this perspective. A pure intention, which is a white eye thought, can create a lot of darkness for others. Whereas a dark intention can also create a lot of light for others. So, we know not, it comes to the thought comes to mind that we don't know what God, we don't know the ways of God, we don't know the ways of the universe. So if we maintain ourselves from a perspective of purity and love, nothing can go wrong. So manifest so this one's very important. Guard your thoughts. And if you're looking for some further school, training, now's the time to go look into it. Okay, now I'm going to pull from the Akasha Tarot deck. Actually, I didn't read these, so I'll read these first, and then I'll go to that. 5 of Ariel. Five of Ariel. Help is nearby. You don't have to go through current challenges alone. Ask your angels to make your options clear to you. There is no need to remain out in the cold emotionally or physically. If you are unwilling to accept help from others, ask yourself why. What is it that you feel is missing from your life? Is it material, or is it something deeper, like a spirituality or love? Negative thoughts can create self-fulfilling prophecies and are totally unnecessary. Refocus your thoughts on what is possible, and this situation will turn around. Additional meanings for this card: feeling unlucky, money troubles, health issues, inadvisable plans, timing for self-development. So it's interesting that timing for self-development came here, and the next card is about self-development. I find that very interesting. So basically, if you're not sure where, so here's another message that's coming in now. If you're not sure of which way to go in your learning, in your going back to school, in your further training, seek help. Whether it's divine spiritual help, or if it's help from others, and allow yourself to find that. So now we're going to read the eight of Ariel. The Eight of Ariel. You're doing excellent work. You take great pride in what you do. The energy and effort you put through your work financially supports you, and also feels very rewarding. If you're considering changing jobs or careers, it will go very well. If there is a great motivation to be a success, and your willingness to invest in long-term goals will pay off. There is so much to learn. This card often indicates a job training, going back to school, and attending seminars or creative classes. A choice you need to make might benefit from more research. So research it. Research this choice that you're supposed to make. Okay, whether it requires you going back to school to make that job change, or what have you, do it without fear. And then the additional meanings: students, artisans, practice makes perfect. There you go. That's that one. All right, let's see what the Akashic cards say. Got some good energy in that. I'll ask my guides to come forward to speak to your guides to give you the best possible reading here. I apologize, I left my angel number book over there, so I'll do another video after this one. There's only one that's supposed to go there. There we go. There's the two. So first card we have is Two of Roses, Winged Messengers. Winged messengers. So birds, angels, they're coming to give you a message. And you also have a tea party. So this is a meeting. This talks about a meeting a meeting of the minds. Looks like it's set up for Sunday tea. Meeting of the minds. There's going to be someone that's going to bring you a message. Okay, and the message is divinely inspired. I don't use these cards that often, so I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to determine it here. So the message I'm getting is the past is the past. Decide with help where you want to go. Okay. And the messenger is here to help you decide where you want to go. So Two of Roses. Let's look at Two of Roses. Well, this is upright in reverse. I didn't have that. So anyways, so we'll see it's upright. Two of Roses, winning messages. We'll say this, if you are my client, so you're that way, this is reversed, okay. The conflict has grown with this reversal. This table is disrupted, and it seems no one can come together. A hawk, a bird of prey, flies over the dove. Your fears and feelings may be drowning out the voice of your spirit, which makes it more and more difficult for you to promote peace within and around you. You may have to deal with some people on financial issues that seem damaging at this moment. Be careful that you aren't asked to give more than you have. Through this situation, though this situation may seem very difficult, it is really a matter of everyone making an effort to set things right. Those who are involved may seem more intractable, and unable to listen now. It is important to do what you can, but also step away from the conflict when others are determined to have their way. Even if this card is reversed, the dove reveals that the power of spirit and the foundation is always there to support you. Special note. Whether this card is upright or reversed, you can gain further insight from a neighboring card, which we have, so we'll get the neighboring card. The hawk has just taken off from his perch and the card behind him. Look to him to find out more about the conflict and its resolution. Let your spirits tell you if there's any past life influences at play at the situation. Akashic force, sorry. With a deep breath, bring your focus within you and feel the brilliant, pure white light energy of the higher self. As you fill with a sense of radiant being, invite a message from your spirit about any personal concern that lies before you at this time. Whether you get a word or a feeling, an image, let yourself receive the message immediately. Okay, so this would be, I read reversed. This is views of the ego, uprights. Four of Roses. Interesting. Okay. Three people stand together before a full-length mirror. The man in the center gazes keenly at himself and sees his reflection is looking back at him with a superior air. His is the soul reflection seen in the mirror. The card shown here may be a thoughtless, selfish person in your life, whether in love, friendship, family, or in business relationship. The person is self-absorbed and makes plans only in terms of how they affect him or her. You may have lingered too long, repeatedly giving to this person, even though you haven't received much in return. You've tolerated this dimension, this dismissiveness, because you've kept hoping things would get better, or perhaps you were too afraid to step away. You're called now to be aware the person is unlikely to change, and you may be delaying the inevitable. Take an honest look in the mirror and see how staying in this relationship affects your future. I get this as a business relationship for some reason, whether that's a boss, whether that's someone that is in your place, that has direct control over whether or not you're going to be working at the place any time longer. I get the feeling that is this person. At any rate, the Akashic force here. Imagine yourself looking into a mirror, and all you see is reflected there is the God within you. Take a moment and to sense that truth. Let this part be reflected. Let this part of you be reflected in everything you think and do. And every time you look at the actual mirror, see your divine self there. And that's that. So the hawk is flying away from the reflection in the mirror could mean that the conflict is within yourself, okay, as well. So you're flying within yourself, and the conflict is growing greater and greater. Are you stuck in a situation where you feel you should be called away from it, but something is keeping you there? Well, we saw the other two cards, and the other two cards indicated from the other deck that you needn't go through your current challenges. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts become self-fulfilling prophecies. And also, take pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional educational training. Okay, so this conflict within yourself about learning and about becoming your full self, whether or not you've actually seen that this is a problem, and maybe you dismissed it to the side for a bit and said, "Oh, I'm not going to worry about that now. I'll worry about it later." Now it's coming to full head. Now it's at the point where you need to look at it. And remember, and this is a big one, keep your beautiful thoughts pure. Negative thoughts become self-fulfilling prophecies. All right, guys, hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to come back on in a minute with an angel number. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.